I don't know how I made it before I got my pager from Dial-A-Page. It's completely changed how I do business, and it's more affordable than I ever imagined.
It's important to me that I can be reached in case of an emergency, whether it's a medical problem or a business problem. I'm always just a call away.
Everyone should have a pager. Call Dial-A-Page when every call counts. 882-BEEP.
All my work takes place outside the office, so it's important that I can be reached no matter where I am. Dial-A-Page keeps me in touch.
It's important to me that I can be reached in case of an emergency, whether it's a medical problem or a business problem. I'm always just a call away.
Call Dial-A-Page when every call counts. 882-BEEP.
Efficiency is my life. Yes, Jim. Which is why I really like this. It's called the Saving Times. It's free at my mall and it helps me shop. Did it, Jim? With complete efficiency. The Saving Times is full of major values mall-wide. It's done, Jim. I get in, I shop, I save money, I get out. It's called good management.
What was that?
I said good management, Jim.
Thank you.
Shop like you mean it at Battlefield Mall.
I'm Stephanie Iverson with another community calendar message.
The Cottery Company of Kansas City will perform A Woman Called Truth on March 2nd at 7:30 at the Vandevort Center. Call 869-1334 for information.
Spring is coming. We're changing our gears. Hardware has a whole new meaning at Sears. We got garden shears to flatter your shape. Shiny metal coils that really work great. Toolkits in black, great new shades too. Our shock absorbers look so good on you. It's a prettier style. We're changing around here. Come see the softer side of Sears. Woo!
We're back with an AquaTread for performance sedans. Introducing the new Eagle AquaTread. 2 aqua channels move water away for outstanding wet traction and performance. The new Eagle AquaTread, only from Goodyear.
When you have a new reason for wanting the most secure life insurance, talk to the quiet company, Northwestern Mutual Life.
Here's today's Coca-Cola Trivia Challenge. What city will host the Olympic Summer Games in 1996? The answer? Atlanta. Thank you for participating in the Coca-Cola Trivia Challenge. You could be the winner of a trip to Epcot 94 at the Walt Disney World Resort. The Olympic Winter Games continue on CBS. Share a moment with the world.
Harry Smith and Paula Zahn return next week with an exclusive White House interview with President Clinton on your health care concerns. Next week on CBS This Morning, breakfast for your head. This is CBS.
Scooter and the Lip make it to Cooperstown, the story after the Olympics.
I want to see that ball.
Hello again, sports fans. Well, everyone at Hardee's has caught basketball fever. That's right. Ever since we began offering this limited edition Big 8 basketball. It's regulation size with official Big 8 logos. It's a real winner at only $3.99 when you purchase any of Hardee's Real Value combos. Each features a delicious sandwich, hot crispy fries, and an icy cold soft drink. Holy cow, the Big 8 basketball. Available only at Hardee's, if you hustle.
The most dependable, longest-lasting trucks come from one place, Chevrolet. Now Dodge is telling everyone they've changed everything. Well, they had to. And as for Ford, let them keep trying. Because Chevy trucks have more models and more engines to choose from than anybody else. Looking for an extended cab? Dodge doesn't even build them. But if you want a great deal, look at this. Chevy full-size pickup with a P6 stereo and anti-lock brakes for just $219 a month. Only at your Chevy dealers of the Ozarks.
Tylenol remembers yesterday at Liverpool.
Looks like a new kind of Tylenol.
It seems to be pretty strong medicine.
It really makes you feel better.
Oh, good. Something easier to swallow.
It does look high-tech.
Introducing extra-strength Tylenol gel tabs. All the power of extra-strength Tylenol, made with an innovative patented gel coat technology. They work hard on your toughest pain.
It worked fast for me.
They did the trick. I went bowling last night.
Tylenol gel tabs, the newest form of powerful pain relief.
The gel tabs were strong enough to take my pain away. Got rid of my aches and pains.
That's why we're standing here talking to you.
When you have a new reason for wanting the most secure life insurance, talk to the quiet company, Northwestern Mutual Life.
No, goalie. This hockey team's in trouble.
You with the pretzels! Get in there!
Good thing these new rolled gold pretzels are fat-free.
Unbelievable! Must be the pretzels. It must be the pretzels!
Yes!
Are you okay?
Hang on.
A legend in the making!
For great taste that's fat-free, it must be rolled gold.
To find a minivan with more standard safety features, a smoother ride, and a quiet interior, you can look into the future. Or look into the all-new Ford Windstar. Ford Windstar. The future of minivans begins March 24th.
This is CBS.
Reaction to the West Bank massacre after Olympic coverage.
Okay, class, who can explain Billy Long's guaranteed 15-minute plan? Kayleen?
Within 15 minutes of looking at someone's house, you will buy it for cash and close within 5 days, or sell it at auction within 21 days, as is, where is, or list it in multi-list with one of your professional realtors.
Good, hon. Yes, Sarah.
Can you skip that 15 minutes down to 5?
The Olympic Games feature our nation's best. Now, your Jeep and Eagle dealers are featuring theirs during the Jeep and Eagle National Drive for the Gold sale. Buy or lease Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo at special savings. Buy or lease Eagle Vision. Get $300 cash back on Jeep Wrangler and great values on Cherokee Sport. So drive for the gold at your dealer now and drive away a winner.
See your local Jeep and Eagle dealer.
Heart of the Ozarks Technical Community College offers you free adult basic education classes so you can study for the GED, improve basic skills, or improve your reading skills. Call OTC's Learning Center at Cox North for more on your future. 895-7155.
If you want to sell your real estate in 15 minutes, call 882-LONG. That's 882-LONG.
Oh, it's so cute.
Excuse me. Could you take a picture of us with photo over there? If you take off to the Italian town of Todi, but your camera just takes off, where'd they go? You better have Visa Gold, because there's not a camera store there that takes American Express.
There's a great shot.
Visa Gold, it's everywhere you want to be.
I got an idea. What? First one to miss watches a winner eat 2 Big Macs.
Hey, can I play?
No. Over the Grand Canyon, off your face, through the window, off the floor, nothing but net.
Watch this shot.
Hey, can I play?
No! Out the hatch, over the beach, through the window, off the scoreboard, nothing but net.
Please? Pretty please? No!
What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
No! Larry, I'm hungry. What do you say I buy you a Big Mac?
I'll buy.
No, I'll buy.
Play the Sue buys.
Okay. Around Saturn, through the dipper, nothing but net.
Guys, I can make that.
After the world turns to Lillehammer, the Ozarks turn to Color 10 Newsbeat.
Hi, I'm Dan Lucy. Every night after the Olympics from Norway, you can catch all of the local sports action and scores right here on Color 10 Newsbeat.
When tonight's games are over, stay with Color 10 Newsbeat for the rest of the action. Then for world-class entertainment, spend an hour with Dave.
Man, oh man, do I hate doing my compulsory figures.
And for the last word on the day's Olympic events, join Pat O'Brien. It's all right here on Color 10.
This is CBS.
How warm will the weekend be? We'll find out after the Olympics.
After 9 years of working hard to satisfy our customers, we at Lipscomb Motors felt like we deserved a change. So we remodeled the whole place. A new building, a new look, but the same good, honest values on reliable vehicles that you've come to expect from Lipscomb. Vehicles like sports cars, family cars, trucks, vans, even 4x4s, anything for your needs. So come on into Lipscomb Motors and see what's new, then see what's the same. Simply the best deal in town. Lipscomb Motors, 1450 St. Louis Street, Springfield.
Open a smoother, better draft. Ice Draft from Budweiser. It's ice brewed, chilled below freezing, then cold filtered. From now on, a cold draft just isn't cool enough. Ask for Ice Draft, only from Budweiser.
These Chrysler Plymouth people have just gone too far. Plymouth Voyager is already #1 in sales. The competition's going crazy. And still, Chrysler Plymouth makes improvements, including all 1998 safety standards now. Then this, up to $2,600 in cash back and option savings. Right, up to $2,600 on Plymouth Voyager, Grand Voyager, and Chrysler Town & Country. Up to $2,600 in savings. Madness at the minivan store. At your Chrysler Plymouth dealer.
There is a voice. I know it well. It's a voice of doubt that creeps in and doesn't let go. If I've learned anything about getting stronger, getting more competitive, it's that you can listen to only one voice. The one that says, get up.
This is CBS.
A Russian diplomat is expelled. More after Olympic coverage.
When it comes to trucks, you've heard a lot about one saying they're like a rock, and another one saying the rules have changed. Well, that's just dandy if you like sitting still like a rock. And wouldn't it be nice if you could change the rules in any game you weren't winning? Well, if you just want the best truck money can buy, the truck that thousands have invested in 17 years in a row, your local Ford dealer's got it. The Ford F-Series, the best-selling truck in America. Again, seems like the rules have not changed.
If you're looking to bring in big league money with a ball, you've got to stay on top of the game. Not football. Not basketball. Not baseball. The game to follow is Missouri Powerball. Because the Missouri Powerball jackpot is now $28 million. And for $1, you're a player. It's everybody's game. It's your chance at Big League Money.
One fall, we took out our son's favorite sweater, and it didn't fit anymore. I think life insurance is like that. You don't realize how much your life has changed until you take out your policies and sit down with your agent. That's why we have the State Farm Family Insurance Checkup. I can help you see if your coverages are up to date, or if you've outgrown them. Then you make the decision. A policy has to fit, just like a sweater.
And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Another bride, another groom, another sunny honeymoon, another season, another reason for making whoopee, for way.
When introduced, Chrysler Concorde was named Automobile of the Year. Now it comes with the lease of the year for only $269 a month. With Concorde, you get the protection of anti-lock brakes and dual airbags, the comfort of automatic temperature control, 8-way power seats, automatic transmission, and more. And now you get it for only $269 a month. Chrysler Concorde, an eloquent expression of form following function. Now for only $269 a month.
My car was stolen.
Can Murphy handle neighborhood watch?
Why don't we just build a moat and get a vat of boiling oil?
Try to get a permit for that. All new Murphy Brown. Then, what shocking secret has Ray embarrassed? Jack confused and Dana stunned. It's no big deal. Ray's The world-class comedy of Love and War returns Monday.
Are you fighting the battle of the bulge and losing? Find out what you can do. Winning the Weight War. An all-new 48 Hours returns Wednesday.
This is CBS.
Oh, it's chilled out there. We need more meat on the line.
Coach needs more meat on the line. Coach needs more meat. Coach wants some meat.
M-E-E-T. Get Coach some meat. Meat's on the way.
Bigfoot Meaty Madness! Introducing Bigfoot Meaty Madness. 4 meat toppings, one low price, just $10.99.
What's this? It's the meat, Coach.
Well, he's kind of scrawny. Suit him up. Hey, who ordered the pizza? This is great.
Bigfoot from Pizza Hut, a legendary value.
Hello, I'm Steve LaRocco. Many of you are sharing a moment with the world on Color 10 as you enjoy the Olympic Winter Games. And you've been staying with us for Color 10 Newsbeat for the first time. We want to thank you for helping us set the pace throughout the Olympic Winter Games and invite you to keep watching Color 10 Newsbeat for the best in local news coverage. Ted Keller's custom Ozarks weather forecast and all the day's sports with Dan Lucy. The Olympics will be over before long, and all of us at Color 10 Newsbeat hope that you'll stay with us 7 days a week for the Ozarks News. Good evening, everyone. We'll return to Olympic coverage on CBS and Color 10 after this brief look at some of the stories we're following tonight. Israel says it's sorry, but Palestinian leaders say they want more. A Jewish settler today killed at least 40 Muslim worshippers in a West Bank mosque, and hospital officials say 14 died in riots that followed. 170 people were hurt. Israel's prime minister has apologized to PLO leader Yasser Arafat, and Israel's ambassador to Washington says his country will investigate the mosque attack. Still, Arafat demands that the UN Security Council discuss the killings. He also wants peacekeepers sent to the occupied territories. The attack is drawing reaction from all over the world, including the Ozarks. An Arab-born American with relatives in Jerusalem monitored shortwave radio reports from the Mideast throughout the day.
On the West Bank, it's all Palestinian population, which they don't have guns. They don't own any weapons to protect themselves. Yet those settlers, they can walk, march in anywhere. They get machine guns, they get the weapons, and nobody says anything about it.
We will hear more from Abbasi tonight after Olympic coverage. For the first time since the fall of the Soviet Union, the U.S. is expelling a senior Kremlin diplomat. A Clinton administration spokesman says the diplomat, Alexander Lysenko, has 7 days to leave the U.S. That's after Russia refused to withdraw him voluntarily over a spying case involving a CIA official. With Moscow formally protesting the expulsion, the State Department says a Russian countermove wouldn't be a surprise, and he says the U.S. doesn't rule out further actions itself. A Stratford man was killed today when he lost control of his pickup truck while eastbound on Highway YY 6 miles east of Springfield. The State Patrol says 32-year-old William Frazier's truck failed to negotiate a curve and flipped over several times. Frazier was thrown from the vehicle. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Witnesses say several people at a West Springfield truck stop helped save the life of a teenager involved in a car accident this afternoon. Police say a semi collided with a car that was waiting to turn into the lot of the Seven Gables truck stop. The car burst into flames after hitting a third vehicle. Some of the people in the truck stop who witnessed the crash pulled the teenager from the burning car. The teenager suffered moderate injuries and minor burns in the accident. The driver of the westbound car suffered the most serious injuries. We will have more news at 10:30 after Olympic coverage. Ted Keller is next with the forecast.
When it comes to trucks, you've heard a lot about one saying they're like a rock, and another one saying the rules have changed. Well, that's just dandy if you like sitting still like a rock. And wouldn't it be nice if you could change the rules in any game you weren't winning? Well, if you just want the best truck money can buy, The truck that thousands have invested in 17 years in a row. Your local Ford dealers got it. The Ford F-Series, the best-selling truck in America. Again, seems like the rules have not changed.
All of this comes with this. Why have a checking account when you can have the works? So stop by the Great Southern near you and ask for the works. More bang for your bucks, only at Great Southern.
Good evening. Temperatures getting cold tonight in the wake of that clipper that passed to our north with lower teens and single digits, very common across the Ozarks tonight. Even colder up north where the snow cover is very deep. But this is a temporary Arctic invasion. We're going to be down to 13 tomorrow morning. But as you can see on the 7-day forecast, things are warming up fairly nicely. Maybe some rain moving in here on Monday. We'll have more Olympic coverage, so stay here on KOLR 10. We'll be back at 10:30.